Alright. Hope everyone's doing well. I gotta load something up real quick. Where was I? Hope everyone's doing well today. Alright. That's all set. Now we need to get the stream link. Alright, sorry about the delay. Computer decided to auto-update on me, and then I couldn't take it anymore, so I went to my Mac, and we are off of OBS for now. Is it in HD, by the way? I think it is. It still says 360. That's usually for SD. So if it does not look as good as usual, I apologize. Blame Elgato, because they do not want YouTube streaming happening anymore. So yeah. Alright. Welcome to Super Dirt Week 2020 details and schedule. For NOFSRL Super Dirt Week presented by Napa Auto Parts. I'm going to break down how everything's going to be working this year in the inaugural Super Dirt Week that we were putting on, that I'm billing as the biggest dirt event in NR 2003 history. So let me get my chat loaded up. So here we go. So first off, NOFSRL Super Dirt Week. It's based off of the biggest dirt week in the Northeast in New York. NOFSRL Super Dirt Week follows the festival of the World Racing Group's Napa Super Dirt Week at Oswego. We're holding 5 dirt races the week before Columbus Day. So we are holding ours October 6th to the 10th, 2020. Races that will be held include the big blocks, the 358 mod, late models, which is the dirt late models mod, sprint cars, which is the super sprints, 4-cylinder Hornets, which are the 4-cylinder mods, and the new Era Cup Series playoff race. The event is going to have practice, time trials, heats, LCQs, and the future races. So the actual Super Dirt Week, it is based on the Super Dirt Car Series, the big block modifieds, the Beasts of the Northeast, as people call them. This is, by the way, all copy and pasted from the Super Dirt Week website, most of it. It is known as Racing's Biggest Party, a New York tradition showcasing the best drivers in the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic as they tackled the historic Steel Palace Oswego Speedway. Thousands of race fans usually come here. The real-life Super Dirt Week, the 7th to the 11th of 2020, and it's had some achievements as well. Oswego, you guys have probably seen it in my series before. Usually a 5/8 pavement track, known for weekly super modified racing, as well as a wheel and modified tour event on Labor Day weekend. How is it converted usually from asphalt to dirt? Conversion is made with 600 truckloads of clay, laid and compacted over a 3-week period. After that is set, it'll be compacted again, and then the clay will get tilled and water will be added. It used to take place at the Moody Mile, Syracuse Fairgrounds, until its grandstands were demolished. By the way, if you guys have any questions whatsoever, let me know. So here's how the schedule is going to work. Times are to be determined. I have some ideas in mind, but I'm not official on what time would begin the stream or streams if there's 2 streams in a day. Premieres, I should say. So Tuesday, opening day, is going to be practice for all classes except for the 4-cylinders. I'll do a full schedule video before Super Dirt Week happens. Wednesday, October 7th, it's going to be practice and for all classes, I believe it is. And then you have qualifying for late models and big blocks. Single car time trials. Let's again get to more of that in a moment. Thursday, October 8th, 4-cylinder and sprint car qualifying. And that's followed up with heats in all classes. Friday, October 9th, I call it RPM Raceway Bump Day. LCQs in all classes, plus as well the late model feature. And then Saturday, October 10th, sprint car 4-cylinders and the big block features. And then the new Era Cup Series qualifying will be Friday afternoon with the race on Saturday night. How signups are going to work, it could be changed, by the way. Of the sprint cars and the 4-cylinders, you can only sign up for one. And then on the big blocks and on the late models, you can sign up for 1. So up to 2 series you can sign up for. This will be a custom series, custom race. So custom cars. So when you sign up, when I open up custom signups, provide your number and sponsor. Maybe anything else I may need to add. Possibly. I'm still figuring all that stuff out, how Snap's going to work. Depending on open spots, I think we have a lot of them. I will probably open up to cars already in roster, so like cars that are already painted. So possibility, and it's most likely going to be a hybrid series. And a note for customs, I am going to be painting my own cars for some of the racing, but I will not be painting other cars during my schedule, because I'm pretty busy these next few months. So either you will have to paint, another person has to paint. We got a lot of people in the NOFSRL Discord that are custom painters, or wait to choose a regular car. Once again, I'll get to all that in a little bit. So let's talk about all the races. So first up, we got the 4-cylinder Hornets. It's known as the Gander RV and Outdoors 50. 50 laps set for a 30-car field. The maximum entries I will allow are 40, so 10 drivers will be going home after the LCQ. Qualifying order for time trials will be set for a draw. The top 6 for the feature will be locked in by qualifying. 2 8-lap features will determine the next 16 starters. Then the remaining 4 positions from each heat will be taken into the last chance showdown, which will be lined up based on the non-qualifying cars for the heat event. And the top 8 in the showdown will transfer into the feature. 2 qualifying laps, caution laps are going to count. It's 5 consecutive caution laps at Oswego. Starts are double file, restarts are single file. Feature race may go past 50 laps with a green-white checkered finish, double file. Still figuring how that's going to work. Most likely going to do all lead lap cars plus the first car 1 lap down. They'll be double file. How the starting field will go: 1 through 6 based off of time trials, 7 through 22 based off of heat races, and 23 through 30 off of the last chance showdown. So next up, the sprint cars. The Chevy Performance 75, it's usually known as for sportsmen. Oh yeah, by the way, in real life Super Dirt Week, besides big blocks, they got the 358s as well. They got sportsmen's, and then they got pro stocks. So this one, 75 laps for 36 car field. The maximum entries recommended is 144. Top 6 will be determined by qualifying, and the order will be from the last practice session. Number of heats, it's going to be 4 heats and 15 laps of number. So the number who will get in going to be determined by number of entries. Qualifying, once again, 2 laps, caution flags, 5 caution laps in the feature. Starts double file, restart single file, and the race may go past 75 laps with 1 green-white checkered finish. This 4 cylinders, that is expected to be 1 green-white checkered finish as well. Starting field will be 1 through 6 qualifying, 7 through 24 heat races to be determined by number of entries, and then 25 through 36 in the last chance showdown. Now, the late model salute to the troops for 150, one of the big events we've got. And, excuse my typo, that should not be 100 laps. That is 150 laps for a 40-car field. I will only accept 80 entries for this. Top 6 starting positions determined by qualifying. The qualifying order will be determined by final practice times before qualifying. It will also determine the lineup for the twin 25 heat races based on the fastest laps. Remaining positions for the 150 feature will be filled from twin 25 heat races and last chance showdowns, which is 20 laps. And the lineup for that will be based on the heat order from the non-qualified twin 25s. Qualifying, again, 2 green flag laps. Heats 25 laps, cautions at a minimum. Now, what do I mean by that? I can change the track mode to road course, which doesn't allow double file restarts, and the caution laps are pretty quick. So that's how that will work. Restarts, single file. The races, including the heats, may be extended with a green-white checkered. For the feature, it will be unlimited attempts. Double file until the white is displayed. Feature 5 consecutive caution laps as well. So the starting field, 1 through 6 qualifying, 7 through 30 twin 25 heats. 31 through 36 guaranteed starters or last chance showdown, and 37 through 40 additional stars from the last chance showdown. I will get to the guaranteed stuff in a moment because you probably are kind of confused on that. Now the big blocks. Billy Whittaker Cars 200, the biggest event of Super Dirt Week. 200 laps, 40 car field, maybe 41. I will only accept 90 entries from this. Top 6 starting spots will be determined by qualifying, and qualifying will determine the lineup for the triple 30s. So 3 30-lap heats will happen. 7 through 30 will be filled from the triple heats, so the top 8 that are not qualified in each heat will transfer in. Lineup for the last chance showdown will be 25 laps with maximum of 30 cars based on results of cars that did not transfer through the triple 30s and or received a guaranteed starting spot through New Era Cup Series races. Just checking my battery on my laptop real quick. 3 drivers will transfer in guaranteed. More may be added based on finishing position. Qualifying 2 laps. The heat's 30 laps with caution laps at a minimum. All restarts will be single file. Features caution laps are 5 consecutive before the green. And if the race reaches lap 200 under yellow, a green-white checkered will take place. Double file, unlimited attempts until we take the white flag. Those eligible for that, cars on the lead lap and first car a lap down. And we'll have green-white checkers happening for the big blocks. Starting field 1 through 6 qualifying, 7 through 30 a heat transfer, 31 through 36 either a guaranteed starter or a last chance showdown transfer, and 37 through 40 additional drivers from the LCQ. Now, I got some rewards here. I may add some more depending on how this goes down. The winner in either sprint cars or 4 cylinders, they will get a spot in next year's Super Dirt Week. But if you're a winner in either the late models or the big blocks, you will not only get a spot in next year's Super Dirt Week, but you'll also get a spot in next season's New Era Cup Series Season 7, coming in 2021 at the moment. Now, these guaranteed entries, you guys are probably wondering, what are they? So, a few of the New Era Cup Series races we've got this season will be Super Dirt Week qualifiers. So, if a Cup Series driver wins one of those races, they are guaranteed a spot in either the late model or big block feature if they do not transfer through qualifying or the heats. Qualifier races. First one's this weekend in Chicagoland. They will go July 5th at Indianapolis, July 18th at Eldora, August 9th at Michigan, August 29th at Daytona, September 7th at Darlington, September 12th at Richmond, September 19th at Bristol, and September 27th at Las Vegas. So, signups will be July 5th at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. That's for custom car signups. So, please provide the series or series is, I don't think that's a word, and what you want to enter. Your number, name, and the make for late models and 4 cylinders. Still getting that figured out with the manufacturers. I think for late models, it's Chevy, Ford, Toyota, and Dodge, I think it is. And 4 cylinders, if I remember, it is Mitsubishi, Subaru, Mini, I think. Either that or Puget. I don't know. I will have templates for each mod. I am not looking for Super Sprints anymore. I have found a template for that. Those custom cars will be due by September 1st. Now, why is it early? Like a month before, a month and a half before Super Dirt Week actually happens. Well, that's because I'm going to be recording a month in advance to take time to do that. Any cars not done will result in voided spots. For each series, you can sign up for, once again, big blocks, late models, you can only pick one of those. And sprint cars, 4 cylinders, you can only pick one of those. 1 driver with real names, please. However, we'll have another signups August 5th, 7 o'clock Eastern Time if we have open spots or don't have the urge to paint. Already painted cars will be available August 5th, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. If you already have custom cars, you can choose a regular car with a second name. August 12th at 7 o'clock, another car, whether it's custom or regular, can be taken by another driver. Thank you, BRX. It's Mitsubishi, Subaru, Ford, and Citroen. Thank you. August 12th at 7 o'clock, another car, custom or regular, can be taken by another driver. Entries will officially be locked in, so they will be closed. I will not accept any more entries, no matter what, September 5th at midnight. So September 4th will be your last day to sign up if you forget. So there's a lot of time to sign up for this. It's like 2 months. You guys have to sign up. I definitely recommend you guys go for the custom cars because that's going to be a blast. So yeah. So you guys got any questions in the live chat to the 3 people that are watching? One of them is me because I need to look at chat. So to the 2 people watching, technically, what do you got for questions, if you have any? I think it's Chase. Oh, now we got 3 viewers. You guys, if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. Keep it open for until 7:40, but if we get questions going until 7:45. And then any additional questions you guys may have, just put them in the comments below. So ask away. I'm here. I got time. While we're ready, I'll take a look at the Discord real quick. See how that's going. I believe it's a Napa fan live stream, so I recommend you guys go watch that. It doesn't look like any of you guys got questions, so I'll probably go 7:30 if we have no questions. All right. I don't think anyone's got any questions, but if you do, let me know in the chat. I'm looking forward to Super Dirt Week 2020. Sign-ups just under a month from now. It's going to be fun. Good luck getting the custom car number you want or the real number. I can't wait to do this. It's going to be fun. So, talk to you all in the Discord chat in a little bit. Until then, you guys all have a wonderful day and take care.